What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to episode 10 of our High Isle playthrough. So, slowly but surely catching up on all the quests and stuff that we have been missing out on. So last time, episode 9, we finished the tower over here and unlocked Ember, which is our second companion. And so yeah, we got that done, which is excellent. And I didn't even know that was the Ember quest until I was like, oh, talk to her. Like, nice. But anyway, yeah, that was a good quest. We got both of our companions now. I love this new feature that they added. Like, you know how you had a quick slot? Now you have multiple quick slots. That's fantastic. I could have sworn I set mementos before, but now you can have all your allies. Isabel, Miri, Ember. I forgot to slot Bastion, but yeah, it's all good. And then our tools and quick slots. All right, so what are we gonna do next? I think we are going to do... I feel like doing some combat in this episode, so let's go do some delves. And then after that, we'll swap it out a little bit. So like an episode of delves and public dungeons, and then we'll do some story questing. We'll just mix it up a little bit. Plus, I gotta get the sky shards everywhere. Whalefall!
Anton, you better be alive to make these splinters worth it. What do you think? This raft will hold together with 2 people on it, right? I don't have to go far. Just over to Whalefall. Sorry to sound rushed, but my partner Anton got selected for the game, and I'm pretty sure he won't survive it.
Hunger Games?
The jailers don't warn you. One of them plays with the prisoners waiting at Amanos Station. No one knows which one. If you're chosen, he sets you loose on Whalefall. Then, he hunts you down. Survive and you go free. Supposedly. He and I, we're fast talkers, swindlers. We don't stick around long enough for the fighting. If he's still alive, he won't last. Hey, come with me. I'll need the help. And you'll get some coin that I lifted off a jailer. I promise I won't cheat you. So, here's my plan. We ride the raft over to Whalefall, find Anton, then leave. Now that I've said that out loud, I see it's not much of a plan. But it's what I got. I'd like to get a move on, though. My partner is clever, but not especially tough. It's that small island to the west of here. Not sure where the name comes from. I imagine something to do with whales. Jailers play a game there with prisoners from the stockade. They let you loose, and then send hunters after you. So they told us, but I've spent my entire life around criminals, thugs, and related scum, and never once have I met someone who said they got set free from Whalefall. You'd think I'd have run into someone if it were true. I love the man like a brother, but Anton can sometimes act flashier than he should. He likes to show off his sleight of hand skills. After we got thrown in the stockade, Anton decided to make friends with a jailer. Olivia was her name.
That sounds like the druid from the volcanic vents.
Anton was playing her, of course. I don't even think he wanted something from her. Just a way to pass the time. But she actually fell for the old charmer. Once she saw the ruse, Anton's name ends up on the list for Whalefall. Slipping in and out of the stockade isn't that difficult, and they don't really seem to mind if the prisoners wander off into the jungle. As soon as the jailer dragged Anton away, I knew he wouldn't last. I left the stockade to go after him. Made it with my own 2 hands. Quite proud of it. I knew I'd never survive the swim, so I scavenged anything that floats. The tides around here tear everything to shreds, so I had plenty of debris to choose from. I just hope it holds together. Oh, like I said, he and I are the swindlers. A little distraction over here, and suddenly your purse is gone. Nothing too bad, you know? But it's not like anyone here on Amanos is the innocent type. Seems we marked the wrong target this time. Some noble in High Rock, Lord Featherbuns or whatever. They're all the same to me. We tried the old pig in a poke on him. Was going fine until his servant called for an appraiser. He was upset to hear the ancient magic orb was a painted goose egg. There was some hue and cry, then finally they caught us. Not the first time Anton and I got arrested, but I guess the Lord wanted to make an example. He shipped us to Amanos as a message. Don't mess with even the stupid nobles, it says.
I'm excited. Let's go see some whales. Okay, our goal. Get the Sky Shard, do the quest, kill the boss. Easy.
How about that? The raft worked. Let's move inland and look for Anton. Look there. Something... At least the game has rules. Let's talk before going deeper. Now we have a name for the person in charge. Jailer Manic. I don't remember seeing him at Amanos Station. Sounds like he enjoys his work, though. I sure did. A couple names I even recognized. Wealthy merchants, both of them. Who would be a guest of a place like this? Well, voluntarily. Standing around in the open is no good. Where should we start looking for Anton? Yeah, I noticed that too. Let's head there. We can't just wander the island calling his name. At least this gives us a direction. Anton knows enough to hide, but I doubt he'd last long. Usually he's the one people notice while I lift their gold. Anton's on the run for his life. He may have left signs of where he went. As we search deeper within, we should look for anything that points in his direction. In the meantime, that winner's stage to the north seems like a good place to start. Nah, do you? Maybe he stays away from the Amanos stockade on purpose. Only comes by to take more prisoners for his game. Wonder if he's even a jailer at all. No one would call the stockade a great place, but it's not so corrupt that the entire staff would do something like this. The jailers who took us to the island even warned me about it. I'm starting to think this Manic keeps the whole thing secret.
Okay, let's do this.
I should have asked before. You can handle yourself in a fight, yeah? I'm sure you can. Oh, good.
To the grave with you!
Honeyberry tea. That sounds pretty good, actually.
Put up a good fight. I paid for this.
Anton isn't sentimental, but he respects tradition. He wouldn't leave his family pendant behind.
Wonder if there's an achievement for killing all the hunters.
Almost too
Now we
easy.
know why they call it Whale Fall. Anton has worn the same shirt since we came to Amanos. That's a scrap of it.
Let's go to the boss.
I see him! On that platform!
Another wretch wants to leave my game? We're all prisoners, in a way. Accept your fate. Ha, well done. Few make it this far, but I'll end this game myself.
Clapped.
It seems that my dear friend Luna brought me a savior, and I can see why. Someone that's as brave and strong as you makes the perfect choice. Those hunters might return at any moment. Please kindly unbind me so we can flee. Ah, the natural result of my poor survival skills. Though I cannot imagine why you believe now is the proper moment for that story. Release the bindings, please. Once we're safe, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
We're all prisoners.
Holy
in a
dude, that was the
way.
fast
Accept
respawn. Let me
your
get out of
fate.
here. I still gotta get the sky shard though.
Your blood will water these trees.
I take no pleasure in killing. But I'm glad we're alive and they're not. Oh, good. I was getting bored.
Is there an achievement for all of this?
To the grave with you.
Put up a good fight. I paid for this.
Oh yeah, I gotta do all of these as well. Then we get another card. Leap from the highest point in High Isle. Gotta figure that out.
I see the shore. We're almost to the raft.
Okay, so we gotta get there. Oh, you could have gotten it from there. I see. Man, with 23 skill points. Even on this character, there's a few things I haven't done because this wasn't my first ever character I made. So I'm missing probably a lot of delve, or not delves, but like public dungeons that give skill points. So yeah, I know some other people that only play one character and then after you complete it, they have like 70 or something left over. So you definitely have more skill points than you actually need. But for the most part, I'm good on everything.
Just one more time you had to get me out of a jam, huh?
Don't forget that I'm keeping track. Well, so much for my raft. All that work collecting trash for only 2 trips. But we saved Anton, and that's all I really wanted. Sure, I hope we could escape to High Isle, but this'll have to do. Thank you for keeping both of us safe. We find a way to make a life on this island. From what I've heard, finding a way off is nearly impossible. Here's the payment I promised. I guess we'll probably run into each other again sometime. Amanos isn't that big, and we're all stuck here. Now that we're free from Amanos Station, Anton and I can do as we please.
Oh, so close.
We weren't officially processed, so I guess we've gone rogue. Wouldn't be the first time. Maybe I'll start building another raft. Sure, the jungle is full of criminals, but they're not actively hunting us like on Whalefall. Well, some of them aren't anyway. Maybe we'll meet others who just want to survive. Seems likely. Hopefully Anton doesn't try to steal from them.
Okay, so got one more delve to do. I hope I'm going the right way. I feel like I'm not.
On my honor. There are none left to stand against us.
I wonder, Pilgrim, if you'll be the one to
Wonka.
face the horrors beyond. That was the home of the long-gone Knights of Death's valor. Lord Leobert, sorry excuse of a knight commander that he was.
Oh, I got yeeted by a hag raven. And then they just despawned. Love this game.
Oh,
All right, recover the
I
items.
yearned to see my home one last time, but I never anticipated I'd see it from the inside of a satchel. Once, this courtyard was filled with talk and laughter. Now all I can hear is the clanking of items and
I
wires
get
strayed
it.
at this altar under the watchful eyes of these statues. Hopefully, the statues will favor us as well.
Please, Isabel, don't aggro. Please. God, I hate some companions sometimes. We just go around aggroing everything.
A knight does not forget that it is their duty to serve others. Lord Leobert, with this book he learned to reject fate. With these pages, he destroyed those who are honorable and true.
Here's Os. Can you lower the range of aggros from literally everything in this game? Thank you.
With the chapel so removed from our daily lives, only those undergoing the rites of passage knelt at the altar here. A knight is humble in the face of all that lies beyond mortal comprehension. A knight does not fight the end when it... That chalice was passed down for generations and welcomed countless knights to our halls. Leobert, ritual, used it to end us before our time.
Okay, two more. Ooh, there's a lot of people here.
Leobert and I fell asleep lost to the forgotten past. Let us live in a manner that befits your long-gone memory. The dagger Leobert used to flay his body. His harebrained sacrifice brought an end to our glorious order.
Time to get the Sky Shard. Okay, so this should be 16 out of 18 Sky Shards, and the other two are from the Delves. Okay. Where the public dungeons, that is. And we have
Some assistance.
5 more quests to do. We're actually doing pretty good in terms of the completion rate. Is Isabel still fighting something? Of course she is. Oh, that one's already unlocked. hate my companions sometimes. All they have to do is fix it and be like, they don't aggro unless you aggro, and if the enemy aggroes on you, then the radius is not across the map.
A knight is courageous, even in the face of insurmountable danger.
I'll be honest, I know the skull is talking to us, but I can't really. It's so illegible.
I doubt he cared about the
Master Explorer.
You retrieved every item. Had I hands, I would clasp yours in friendship.
Okay, here's the best way to get back to town. I have never seen such incompetence. Oh.
Place the items you dutifully. Place the items you dutifully recovered in that grave. Leobert will never, now, refill the grave with dirt. It's time the mistakes of the past were buried. Now, no one will suspect what this grave hides. I'd like to be laid to rest.
Even without lungs, I cherish being in this fresh air. I'm glad I put my skull in your care, Pilgrim. You prayed at the sacred altars and removed the ritual items from Lord Leobert's sphere of influence. You are honorable and dutiful. No one will look in this graveyard for the items thought to be lost within the keep, and I will watch over them. Your task is done. You have my thanks in all things. Here, I promised you the treasures forgotten in the graveyard. Take them.
Thanks, I think.
I'm not sure how long my cursed existence will continue, but I feel at rest. My trials are over. I'll keep my vigil here and look to welcome death with open arms whenever I'm blessed with it. The magic of the ritual will not let Leobert and his lackeys leave the keep's walls. With the ritual items, their strength could grow, but since you took the tools from inside the keep, their cursed forms are trapped forever. I am the only one who exited the keep. I believe the sight of my bones falling apart in the air frightened them. They'd never risk losing their mobility. I'll do my duty and watch over these items. I have a knack for long vigils now. I hope so. I'd like to not rush into it, not while the others of my order pose a threat inside the keep. But one day, yes, when my time comes, I will smile. And that will be all.
All right,
Pleasing
so
breeze in the air. A new peace calming the keep.
we're actually doing good in terms of completion. So we have 2 more sky shards that I want to get, and then we have a few more quests. So what we could do is let's go do a quick zoom through first public dungeon. I assume usually public dungeons are the big ones, and there's a lot of people there, so we're gonna have to be quick.
Hey there, over here. An adventure.
Oh, his glasses.
Thank every single divine you're here. I'm a squire without his knight, and she needs our help. Dame Matic and I are on a quest to slay the blood mage who resides within this ancient edifice. I did extensive research to ready us for the trials ahead, but she forbade me from entering the fiend's lair now that we're here. She has a rather unique style of mentorship. However, I fear confronting the villain and utilizing my research may be difficult for one person to do alone. If you're going to take the boat over and I follow, surely she can't fault me for that. Excellent. I do so hope we'll see an efficacious outcome to today's events. And that Dame Matic is safe, of course.
Ooh, that's a nice picture. I really wish they would sell some of these like loading screen pictures as like lithographs or posters. I think that'd be awesome. All right, boys, we're gonna zoom through this.
Dame Matic!
There's no profit in this. Away with you.
Blast! This isn't over. Many greetings, traveler. Truth be told, I'm glad Rayan didn't listen to me. Shows he's coming out of his shell. I just know beneath his mousy visage beats the heart of a poet. Plus, we could use your help against that damn blood mage.
You guys ever play Bloodborne? She kind of looks like one of those NPCs.
Just so. That scoundrel is an ancient spellcaster, a cruel bastard that's clung to life in this old tower for centuries. That reign of terror will end today, if I have anything to say about it. Bloodmage Castle has been a scourge across the Isles, and of late his raids have become too much to bear. His minions have collected piles of booty for his dark vault. The head of my order himself charged us with ending this fiend's life. Ah, that bastard is more dangerous than I expected. I'll keep him busy while you two even our odds. Rayan holds the key. He was the one that came up with the plan for our assault. He'll be a tremendous knight one day. Stendar, guide your arm.
Follow me, let's get started. It was so good to see Dame Matic in fighting form. She's gone after the Blood Mage.
All right, calm down there.
The tower itself is a conduit for the Blood Mage's power. The heart of the tower is his dark phylactery. He's invested his soul within this mystical construct, so violence to his physical body will not be enough to end his dark reign. I can see you are no stranger to inexplicable arcane phenomenon. Together, we will construct a symbolic weapon that we can use to smash the phylactery. Normal weapons like hammers wouldn't make a dent in this thing. First, we gather materials from the tower grounds. They'll be sympathetic foci for the dark power Bloodmage Castle wields. Once we have the materials, we imbue them with gore from the heart. Then, well, smashy smashy. I've extensively studied this ruin. The spire's statuary gardens should be littered with bones from ancient rites. A large one, possibly a femur, would be a good handle for our sympathetic weapon. Most of my life, really. I've been her squire since I was first able to hold my own sword. It was an inspiration to see her in fighting form, wasn't it? Let's head to the statuary hall on the northwest side of the gardens. Should be plenty of bone to work with there.
This one might be a little bit tricky because since there's a lot of people here, if I see a boss, I'm gonna go rush towards it.
That one looks strong enough. It'll work for what we need. We have the hilt, now we need... For the hammer's head, I suggest we go to the prison warrens. An executioner's block would be perfect for what we have in mind, macabre though it may be. Not exactly traditional, I know, but these objects are soaked in the dark aura of this place. They should prove able vessels for the tower's power. And they'll smash the heart without fail. That's important too.
can walk away from, eh?
Is there a boss up? If I were the boss, where would I be? One down.
Somewhere within the...
Kind of hate how it doesn't update.
Side by side.
Two down. There's probably a lead here or something that's important that we should all get. Oh god, a hedge maze. Coagulants.
That's the end of that tale.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to fight the boss in this disaster. It is right here, yeah. Oh, thank god it's on.
to my domain.
Holy.
Careful not to lose yourself.
You guys don't remember what I said in the other episode of people doing unnecessary movements that you shouldn't? Aside from avoiding mechanics.
Oh no. Are you lost? Am I to the left? Or perhaps to the right?
You gonna bash or... I was just watching that guy. I was just watching to interrupt, waiting for it to happen.
Where could I be? Come into the maze and find out.
See? You see that red thing? That means
How did
bash.
you find me? I grow tired of this. You will die. Next time it won't be so easy.
What an annoying boss.
Recover your magicka if you can.
Now, how do we get out of here? The Reed boss is down. Bro, how are there so many enemies? So far, we've either they change it to like have the boss spawn if it's like your first time there. People need to learn to bash.
How dare you disturb my palace?
I think there's still more bosses, I believe.
I cringe to imagine what horrors that thing has seen. Let's find that mill, which I believe lies southeast of the tower. We'll need the...
Gotta love when you put an NPC next to dialogue. Or like the enemies near it listening.
Let's find... Well, binding the parts together won't...
Oh, nice. They did update.
Watch your step. Those sigils are dangerous. Hopefully, the mechanism is just jammed. See if you can find a... Almost done. We can assemble...
Get a blacksmith. Okay, so we have 2 more bosses and that. Next.
Your pitiful attempt here will see no return. Be gone!
This is not the end of our tale. Keep going.
Voice. All bosses down. Easiest 100 achievement points of my life.
And here we are. Use one of those workbenches to bind the bone and the block together. Exemplary work! Now quench it in the water of the tower and we'll have what we need. Divine Seva! Very well done. We're like the heroes in all of Maddox's old tales now. Let's head to the tower and face down the Blood Mage. I do. With enough time, he might be able to recreate his phylactery, even limited as he would be in his hemomorphic spiritual form. We won't give him the chance. You, Dame Maddox, and I will put an end to him, once and for all.
Enter the tower. This really does feel like a Bloodborne scenery or some sort of Dark Souls. I liked it.
Look at this place. The castle must be close. Let's find Dame Maddox, traveler.
Enough! You will not undo my work here. Die!
No!
Coinless mongrels! Come find me at the Spire's pinnacle if you dare!
Damn. They don't feel... You're so close to victory, and... all things
Yeah, you'll be
considered,
fine.
That could have gone better.
Ooh, that's a fancy bookshelf.
This is it. We need to destroy his phylactery. Smash it with the bone hammer.
My power is as eternal as this tower. Your life ends now, wretch.
The Blood Mage is dead!
What have you done? No!
We've done it! I'm going to head back to shore. See you there, my friend.
2360 CP. Doesn't even matter. Alright, we out.
It's over. We have slain the Blood Mage, and I am a knight. What a thrilling adventure. I need to recover Maddox's body. I'll see her brought back to the Order and make sure she gets proper honors for her deeds. No, my friend, you've done so much already. Was her squire. This is for me to do alone. I'd like that very much. Best of luck on your adventures here on High Isle. I'll ensure your name is sung alongside Dame Maddox in the tale of the Crimson Spire. I couldn't have done it without your help. Or, of course, without Dame Maddox. I'm sure wherever she is, she's smiling, singing, and toasting our success. I'll need to return to the Order and let them know what happened. Thank you, my new friend. I'm not sure if I'm worthy of the title, but I will do all that I can to bring honor to the Order of the Albatross. It's what Dame Maddox would have wanted, after all. I didn't, but I suspected. She's been a bit quieter the last few months. She'd never make people worry about her. Those of us closest to her would be the last she'd want to know. She was trying, sometimes insufferable, our Dame Maddox. I mean, look at this hat. But she was also the most generous, kind person I've ever known. And her example is one I shall follow to the end of my days.
Good for you, buddy. Let's see this new hammer. Interesting. All right, so all we have left are 5 more side story quests, 1 more public dungeon over here, and well, I guess that Sky Shard is connected to that. And then we're almost done. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more quests, 1 more public dungeon, and a Sky Shard, and we are done with the zone. So with that said, we're not done with the series, but we are done with this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.